They ain't mean people, man. Look, everybody, you know why nobody comes over here and talk shit? They're afraid. That camera right there, man.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I get it all the time.
It's YouTube down there, shit hit.
I'm not worried about it.
I mean,
You know, if they don't want to help, they don't want to help. You know,
right?
you know, if they're happy here, that's great. I just have a YouTube channel. That's how that's how, you know what? Everything in that bag.
It from your sponsors or people else.
Everything in that bag, including the bag, is from people who are trying to help me to help you.
Yeah.
That's the deal. How you doing, man?
Doing okay? How you doing?
Hey, have we met before?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Perhaps. No. I just tried to help some people out. You know, is there anything that you could use?
I'm doing okay.
Well, I mean, like shampoo, conditioner, cleaning wipes, stuff like that.
I'm doing okay.
Okay. All right. No problem. You bet. Mr. Charlie Brown. Man, it's super windy. It's always windy here. Let me stand back here so I can block the wind.
How y'all doing?
Well, it's not my,
How you doing?
you know, I'm doing fine, but the question is, how are you doing?
All right again.
Yeah?
I've been better.
Yeah? You ever get that job down at the,
No, they never did call me back. I don't know what went on about that. I think it's, I think the people that I gave the number to, from the number that I used, started hating me, so they didn't let me know they was calling apparently. So I didn't get it.
so you were using someone else's phone number for them to contact you, and they...
It's the only phone, yeah, it's the only phone I could use
Okay.
at the time.
I'm working on something with that. My friend Terry, do you have a phone?
No,
You do not have a phone.
I ain't had one in 4 months.
4 months.
At least, yeah. I set it down and somebody walked off with it. Picked it up. I set it down on accident and left. And when I come back to get it, it was gone.
Well,
So I never did.
I hear that quite a bit from people that just set their stuff down, then it's gone 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you know, if this piece of information and this device is important to you, you probably wouldn't set it down
Well,
and then walk away from it.
Well, see, I forget things. I set it down because I had to get into my pocket. And when I set it down to get into my pocket, I got to talking and I forgot it was set.
Yeah, no, it happens. You know, don't get me wrong.
And
All I'm trying to say is,
wasn't able to have one since.
okay,
I want one. I need one bad.
well,
How that goes.
I guess we'll see what we can do to try to figure that out. But you still cutting wood then with that other guy?
No, he, when I got out of jail,
You were in jail.
21 days for criminal trespassing, the officer told me not to go back to Providence, that, you know, to stay away or I go to jail. Okay, I said.
So you got charged with criminal trespassing at Providence.
Yeah, so
That's why you couldn't go back.
no, they told me to stay away or they would get me for that.
Well, that's my whole point.
So what it was is I stayed away. That was in July. Well, that evening, when that officer that told me what he told me, that evening he went and took a warrant out on me in July. So, and waved at me every day you see me because he's day shift. And I'm the only person that walks around with a machete, baseball bat, or a club in his hand. Hey, y'all hold on a minute. And a machete, or a club, or a baseball bat in his hand, or in his back. And, well, I passed out on Super Body's dock and waiting on some money because I cleaned up a bunch of stuff over there.
Down the road from
Right beside Providence.
yeah.
And that Miss Ruth's place.
Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and I passed out waiting on it. I didn't mean to pass out. I just passed out. I do it randomly.
Right.
And the city woke me up, and he's like, "You ain't got no warrants out on you, do you?" I was like, "If I do, it's from that place there." I was like, "I ain't been going over there." I was like, I don't know." So he's like, "Yeah, you got one, but it's from July. Let me call in and see if it's legit." So it was legit. And I stayed 21 days in there.
Yeah.
And that got me back on probation.
Criminal trespass.
Got me back on probation and everything.
Really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, that's cool.
That's
I mean,
not
that
cool.
way you, no, I mean, that way you could pay another $50 a month for the probation fees.
Stressful.
Yeah.
I've been off paper for a minute. I don't do nothing, get in no trouble. I keep my nose clean. I stay away from idiots.
Well, I guess that's hard to do.
It is.
You know, I agree.
But
Well, what's new in the world?
I guess it's being Charlie.
Just being Charlie. Well, hey, I see you got rid of, your bearded.
I shaved up a little bit yesterday, man.
You look very nice.
Made myself look a lot better than I did.
Well, no, you look great.
But
Good for you, man.
I can get my ID and stuff. I'll be even better.
What do you need to do to get your ID?
I guess I gotta have an ID to get a birth certificate. A birth certificate, an ID, and
No, you don't need the ID to get the birth certificate. You need the birth certificate to get the ID.
That's what the health department tells me. They won't let me have it without no ID, and I can get it at the health department. And I've got them there plenty of times before. My mama was alive. That's when there's $5. She'd go down there and get them for me all the time because I lose them.
All right. So, do you or do you not have a birth certificate?
I do not have a birth certificate.
Okay.
Or an ID of any sort.
Okay. So you have neither.
Neither.
So let me ask you this: if you say, in order to get an ID, you need a birth certificate.
Yeah.
In order to get a birth certificate, you need an ID.
Yeah.
Okay, something wrong with that picture.
I know, that's what they tell me. And they won't let me have my birth certificate without an ID unless I had somebody in my family showed their ID. That's what they tell me.
You don't have any family?
No, not around here. I don't
Really?
They're all gone now.
Oh,
I
that's
ain't
too
seen my
bad.
brothers and sisters since I was 7. I'm 47.
You're 47? Man.
Been on my own for a minute. It's okay though. The world's helping.
No, it's not really okay. No, because you're trying to advance in the world. In my opinion, I think you're a pretty good dude.
I think I need to go to one of those places where they excuse me, where they bless me.
I know it's window. It's pretty windy out.
They put you in a place and they get you. It's like a rehab, and they give you a job.
Yeah,
And you stay in that county. You know what I'm talking about?
I've heard of them.
Something like the House of Hope. I call it the House of Hate, but
the House of Hate. So that sounds like something I'd be wanting to go to.
That's what I wouldn't mind doing. It would help me. I could probably get my ID, job off of my, just back where I used to be. I didn't used to be like this, but
Right. How long has it been, brother?
it's been a long time.
How long you been on the road?
For at least this time here, I've at least 8 years.
8, 9 years.
I've been here in Dalton 8 years.
Wow. And homeless.
Homeless.
All right. You got a tent, man?
I did have one. I don't have one no more. Somebody stole it the other day. Just stole it, and it was set up in a spot that I was trying to put it up because I didn't have nowhere to go. So I had to leave from over here over some dumb stuff that wasn't. I didn't even bother nobody, and they made me leave because they got into it with somebody else. That's crazy. My brother, supposed to be my brother.
Okay.
He left us stranded too.
So, how long has your tent been missing?
2 days now.
2 days?
Yeah.
So where you been staying since?
Well, I haven't really been standing in either, but just around. I got a friend who lets me stay on his porch sometimes.
Okay.
Walk around and sit down and.
Do you need a small 2-man tent?
I could use one.
Okay. Well, I got one for you.
Shoot, yeah.
From my friend Frank. And it could be also Terry, because one's an email saying, your tents have arrived, and the other one that sent it, it's hard to explain. I got 2 different people, but Frank, Terry, probably the same person, but just the email address. No big deal. All right, why don't you come on over? I'll hook you up. I'll get you a tent, brother.
Yes, sir.
And
Very much.
we'll see what we can do to try to make your day a little bit better.
See how everybody rolls up when you roll up to me? They always roll up, don't they?
What's happening, Josh? Good to see you, man. Nice to see you. How you doing? I know you. Well, I don't know you, but I've met you. All right, yeah.
Let me say I know you. She's retarded. She really is.
She's retarded?
That's what I said, yeah. I mean, I'm retarded.
Charlie Brown, that's not very nice.
Too. Well, I'm retarded too. If it makes you feel better, but
all right.
She's a good girl. She's just, I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyways.
She's Carmen.
You're a strange individual.
Hey, baby. You hang around her and you'll stay a friend.
Look at James. He's in full effect. There you go, brother.
Hose and stuff and everything, don't it?
No, it doesn't have clothes and stuff in it.
Hose.
Who?
Tent hose.
Oh yeah, well it's a tent. You know. You gotta.
You didn't get no.
Wait a second, James. Wait a second. Wait a second.
What?
You just had lunch.
Yeah, do you got an extra tent?
Do you need a tent?
Yeah.
So you're living outside?
This guy really needs a tent. He's got.
He just got my only one that I had.
Thank you, sir.
You know, I had a bunch. What's your name, buddy?
Good day.
Matthew. My name's Gerald. Let me give you a card.
You know. Have a good day. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna be all set then?
Don't do the flea
Yeah,
market,
I guess.
do you?
No.
You always help me
Give me
out,
one
kid.
second. I'll see what I can do for you.
Hey, I still
You
got
should
a
get me
tent. I
set.
got the
You
tent
came
you gave me right there.
Okay. You got it set up?
Not yet, but I just went and got it the other day. I was
How did you just go and get it when I gave it to you,
because
10
I
days
put it-
ago?
I put it in my buddy's house and I went and stayed with my other dogs.
Yeah.
Take care of them for a few days, up on a hummingbird, and just got away for a minute.
All right, well, let me ask you this.
Trying to find a place to put it.
So you have a tent that I gave you, unopened, brand new.
Yep.
Okay, who needs it more, you or him?
I don't know. Maybe him.
Well,
I got my dog right here, keeps me warm, man. You know, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna see if it's all right, cause I got it right under my jacket over there. It hadn't been open, man.
I'm sure I'll get some more, but I just don't know when.
He needs it more than I do.
You know. Well, then
Go ahead. It's
perhaps.
blue. It's blue over there.
Well, no, I'm just
no.
offering a suggestion.
No, I know, but look, I was gonna do it anyway. I was gonna ask you. I was gonna say, look, I got an unopened tent. I hadn't set it up.
Yeah.
Seems like, man, I got a little more better off.
Okay.
He's an
Well,
older man, I was gonna give it to him.
you were just saying how much he needs.
I know.
A tent. So
I know.
maybe
He knows what it is, Barbara.
Okay.
He knows, man. I respect that guy out there, man.
You're
Look,
welcome.
I was gonna tell you on camera that I didn't want to. I feel like you gave me something, I just give it away. I do it for a purpose, and I know he.
Well, that's a great purpose.
I know he needed one, and I know Charlie, man, he's a good dude, man, but he wasn't gonna give that up for a man that needed one. And look, it's brand new. Look, it's still new. I mean,
Well, according to him, his got stolen a couple days ago.
there's old Smokey.
How's Miss Smokey doing?
Oh, he's doing good, man. People feeding him like crazy around here.
Fantastic.
Only thing I really need, you got a chair? Cause
I do have a chair.
I was in my tent that day. My tent got stolen down here. That blue one you gave me that one time at the tracks.
Yeah.
It got stolen, and
That was a while ago.
over here. I still had it. And it was
Okay.
in my tent, and it got stolen, man, over
All
there
right.
at Lake Shore.
Hey, have a great day, Charlie Brown. Give me some, brother.
You too, sir. Thank
Gonna
you.
be all right?
Yeah, I guess.
You think it'd be cool?
Yeah, all right, man. You come over here.
Who's your best friend over here?
I don't have one.
You don't have any friends?
Me.
Smokey about here's his best friend.
It's Smokey. Smokey. It's Smokey.
Smokey, everybody loves Smokey. If they hate me, they
Come on.
love my dog. You know what I mean?
Y'all have a good day.
All right, see you, Charlie.
Hey, look, at least they know, man. If I ever pass away, I took care of my animals. This dog has been here 6 years.
If you pass away, why are you even talking about that?
I said, if I ever pass away. at
Well,
least
of
they
course you're
know.
gonna someday, you know.
Look, at least they know, look, he loved me, I'm Smokey. You my boy, huh?
Oh, wow, that's cute.
That's my best friend in the world.
Yeah.
So I used to rub his head like that, and he used to.
He must be full size by now because
Yeah, he's
he's been the
6
same for about a year now.
He's 6 years old.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Ever since I've, met you and him, you know, been about the same size. I tell you what, man, I got some high quality dog food. This is some high quality stuff. My friend Loretta sent this. Now this isn't just some Walmart generic stuff. This is some real deal.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, just fresh. These are high dollar foods. That now there's several meals compacted into one.
Right.
Same in both boxes. Complete
Well, that's
meal.
cool.
25 pounds or less.
Oh, man.
Eat good, Smokey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a couple. He's only like, what, 10, 15 pounds? So
I'd
he
say
had a
11
couple
and a half.
meals. He has a couple meals in him, I think, right here, buddy. See?
Right.
See?
Well, he's probably going to be on that.
Look at that.
Nothing wrong with that.
And he likes carrots and kale, believe it or not.
Well, there you go.
I didn't never see a dog eat lettuce. He eat salad with me.
Well, they'll eat. When they got no choices, they're going to eat. First things first, guys. Grab yourself an Easter egg. We got some sweets in here. Crack it open. Go ahead, James. Grab an Easter egg.
Blue.
Well, shake it.
No.
That one might be empty. Okay, well, see? Put it back.
You got mystery egg.
Grab a different one. All right. You guys get a treat?
Same.
Yeah, give me the empties. I can
Same.
refill them.
Same.
Same?
Yeah.
Well, then here, grab this one.
No one.
All right. Starburst.
Well, there you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Something like that. I got one over there, man. It's getting bad and it's ripping down the side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my friend Angela. You know, she sent a few. And
things come in handy, man, when you have the extra stuff.
you can put your dog in there.
Yeah.
You know, no doubt. I'll have to get back to you on that chair. You know, I apologize. I could have swore I had one. You know, actually that was the tent.
I just got up, man, to tell him. I said, look, that's the guy can help you. Anybody?
Yeah.
His name's Daryl. Said
Right.
he can help, guy, he'll help you.
And then here we are.
I talked to you about him when last week. You see a car that's Honda and do come out the camera and stuff. YouTube hat. That's Daryl.
I tried to change the hats around a little bit. A little different shirt. Yeah.
Well,
Here and
you too, man. If I see you,
Josh, do me a favor, man, for your own benefit. At least go look. Walk inside. Somebody will hold your dog for 15 seconds to see if you can get a lunch. I mean, come on.
you still love me, man.
What are you doing here?
That's what I'm telling myself for years. What am I
Been
doing?
telling myself for
Look.
years.
I graduated 2 months ahead of my time. I quit school, still graduated. Got my high school graduation diploma. I got 4.0 GPA. I got accepted into the VRI down Marietta. What the fuck am I doing? I know how to weld. What am I doing, man?
Dude, there's a million welding jobs.
I know, but
Are you certified?
I'm not technically certified, but I got 5.5 years experience in MIG over at Brown's and also display craft.
Okay. Well, then you could probably test out.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm internationally certified through.
I said I heard somebody bust out a window. They said where at Henderson Drive.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
You did it?
You get it? He said I heard some man had a lot of water bust out a window at Henderson
He's having
Drive.
flashbacks.
What time was he there? At the window at Henderson Drive at least.
Hey, James, see if they're still open, would you?
Yeah,
They
Dave.
are.
Will you go check?
They are.
You know. All right. See if they got any lunches left.
Hey, can you help me some?
See if they got any lunches left.
Over if they got anything they can give out, or they out?
He needs to get a lunch.
They out.
They're out when you went?
You know this as a fact?
I mean, I don't know for sure, but
Well, then why would you say that they're out?
I don't know. But anyway,
Well,
he said,
you're
I know
just
there's a
assuming.
Man at the window at
I'll
Henderson
go over and talk to you, go
Drive.
ahead.
Josh, why don't you check right away? All we're doing is killing
I
time.
mean, I don't know exactly.
Oh,
I
hell.
don't know.
Oh, I forgot I had a bag on it. Damn, I jacked that hole in.
He said
Yeah.
I heard there was a man at Henderson Drive broke a window out, and they said he was on the.
I have no idea what Henderson Drive is or what window you're talking about. I
they
couldn't
said
tell
there
you,
was a
brother.
man- They said there was a man that busted out of the window. At
Was it your place?
Drive. It was,
Hey,
well,
James,
it
James,
was-
James, listen. Was it your place?
Huh?
Was your place got the window busted out?
Yeah.
It was.
But we fixed it. They fixed it. They put another window
Okay, so
in.
problem solved.
Huh?
The problem is solved.
Yeah, they put another window
Okay.
in. They
Well,
took-
then all is good.
They took the bad window out and put a brand new window in.
I guess that's how they
But they said
fixed
it
it.
cost about all the labor, the window, and the time. It took like
He said they're
all
out,
day.
they
It was
get
like
blasted out.
$600.
Okay.
Henderson Drive.
Well, that's no good.
I heard he stalked that girl over at Henderson Drive, and he's having flashbacks about it. They were dating, him and that girl, right? They split. They had a kid together. But when he's talking about the flashbacks, seems like he went over there and he was.
People do the one.
And they finally had got enough of his harassment and they left. He's having flashbacks to that shit.
Really?
Henderson Drive, it's always 6 o'clock.
Well, that's why I asked him about Henderson Drive, and he said it was his place, and I'm like, I don't know.
No, he lives over off Salvage Street.
Okay.
And he don't need a tent, he lives in a house.
All right.
So when I said no, I stopped him first time he asked about a tent, no, he don't need one. Trust me.
Okay.
I'll take you straight to his house.
Well, no, I believe it. That's why I had asked you, because he needed one,
Yep.
and you said he needed it more than you. You know, so I was like trying to weigh the, you know, benefit of the deal. You know, just trying to help my man out. You know, a little less fortunate right now.
So when I found him and talking, actually first I seen him over there. Seen him on concrete. I was talking to old man Mike. And I said, you know what, you woke up that afternoon, man. You was over here. And I said, Dust, you know what you guys doing, man? I said, you know what? I said, I like old Daryl, and he like my dog.
Yeah, Smokey's cool.
And he don't bark at anybody, man. Unless he don't like them. There's certain things my dog don't like. So it's my dog.
Hold on, let's turn around. I'm getting some total wind. It's like,
But yeah,
you know, because it's just so irritating. You know, the wind. You know.
For a fact, he said they're out.
Well, that's all right. I got a lunch for you. You know, you can bring home.
I don't know what's going on, but I did file for my SSI for my spinal stenosis. Now the paperwork come back to me. I filled all the witness thing out and all that.
You have spinal stenosis?
Spinal stenosis. It's a form of nerval disorder.
Okay.
The only thing that's actually helping me right now is walking. When I walk, because my body don't seem like it's giving up.
Well, I'm sure you get plenty of that.
Yeah, I walk, but when I laid down there last night, my legs, from my nerves, they start shaking, sharp pain shoot to my legs or my arms or my hands. And I can't stop it, man. My arms just start stiffening up like this or start cringing, and it hurts so bad, man. I just got to deal with it.
Okay.
I've been dealing with this since '97, and I didn't want to take away from somebody.
27 years.
I didn't want
28.
I didn't want to take away from somebody that needed it. That's
Right.
a lot more than I did. So
Are you talking about?
Deal with it.
You want to let somebody else get the disability that you're entitled to?
I did it for 28 years and dealt with my pain, worked as a welder.
Okay.
Dealt with it.
All right.
And I can't deal with it no more, brother.
I'll tell you what.
Can't deal with the
Give me
pain.
a second here. Oh, he left.
Who?
That guy.
Yeah, he's getting right over there.
Oh.
Can't stuff, man, but
I'll tell you what, Josh.
yeah.
Check this out, brother.
Yeah.
I got it fully stacked. There's a Capri Sun fruit punch, Pop-Tart, some beef jerky, a double ham and cheese, bunch of snacks, bag of chips, granola bar.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I really do, brother.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So,
If it ain't many people, man, look, everybody, you know why nobody comes over here and talks shit? They're afraid. That camera right there, man.
yeah.
But you know what?
I get it all the time.
It's YouTube down there, shit.
I'm not worried about it.
I mean, I ain't,
You know, if they don't want to help, they don't want to help. You know.
right? That's how
You know, if they're happy here, that's great. I just have a YouTube channel. That's how you know what? Everything in that bag.
Donate it from your sponsors or people that help.
Everything in that bag, including the bag, is from people who are trying to help me to help you.
Yeah.
That's the deal. You know, it's been, we're going on, you know, close
But
to
you
2
gotta
years.
You got to show it on camera and show what you're doing.
So they see what I'm
They
doing.
see it.
Yeah, I mean,
Understand,
that's
man.
just common sense
Is that
to
how
me, but I guess it's not so common anymore. What do you say, Ben? You all right?
Yeah.
Did you eat? You get your belly full? All right, cool.
Hey, you got any like sodas, waters?
I do. Something fell out.
Yeah.
The fortune cookie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I have one?
No, this is yours.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, crack open the fortune cookie. Crack open your fortune cookie. How you doing, Ben? What's going on, man?
I was just going to work.
Oh, you're working too.
No, I gotta go defects.
Oh,
I got already doing my EP.
because I talked to Faye earlier, and she was heading to work.
Yeah, I left. We left at the same time from the trailer.
Okay. Everything cool then?
Yeah,
You got your belly full?
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna get these guys some drinks. Oh, so would you like a drink?
Oh, I don't have a nervous system. You hold that.
Coke or Dr. Pepper?
Coke.
Coke. Uh-oh.
Your education will help you make a positive impact on the world.
Thanks, Ben. What does it say?
Your education will help you make a positive impact on the world.
Well,
Your finance will be foundation for your financial dream. Financial dream. Well, that means that one day I might have me some money.
Look,
someday. Throw that in your pocket, man. Hang on to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Mine's
You never know.
good because my education could be. I like helping people.
Coca-Cola, and here's your lunch, buddy.
You know?
And they're identical. We got a pack of beef jerky in there from
Yes.
Mr. Jack Links.
Yes.
You know, that gorilla dude.
Yes.
You know, Sasquatch guy. But no, that's quality stuff.
See, I take that as my education. It could be my kindness. It could be trying to help somebody, and it don't mean that you have to have a high class education to do that with knowledge. Knowledge can be kindness.
Well, no, you don't need a high class education to help someone.
No.
And you just helped this man,
Yes.
you know, with the tent. I will get more.
And he knows
You know.
now.
Yeah.
This guy here, good dude. He don't change. A lot of people change.
Josh, I was always, you know, I've helped you dozens of times.
I know
You know, rain jackets, food, you know, etc. The list goes on. But you know, it's cool.
I know, man.
You got some high quality dog food.
Yeah.
You got a fat lunch.
Yeah.
You know,
Appreciate
I know
that,
you're
bro.
not feeling well, and you can eat that at your own. That's double in the lunches, guys. That's double ham and cheese.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's good. Pop-Tart, a pack of mustard just in case you like it.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do, boy.
Yeah. There's a pack of peaches in there with a fork.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, some cookies, chips.
What you doing, boy?
All right, Smokezilla.
He knows.
Smoke like you want to cool me down then.
He knows he's strong. He got muscle.
One more time. What was your name again?
Matthew.
Matthew?
Yes.
Okay. What else do you need, sir?
Well, right now. Well, I just got out of county jail 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So
As does most of the people I see.
from here.
You need to
I'm
sleep
from
bag,
Montgomery,
man.
Alabama.
You're from Alabama?
They took me from my city and brought me up in this city.
Okay.
Then put me out of jail. Then put me with nowhere to go. With
Right.
Nothing.
It's like, hey, you're released. Like it, love it. You got to go.
Got to get
Go
out.
dog.
Yeah. It's,
You cannot leave Dalton and go back to your hometown.
no.
After 20 years, they gave me 20 years.
Especially after
split
being on
five.
new probation.
Yeah, gave me 20 years, split 5.
What's it called? Split?
Yeah, on probation, 20 years, split 5 years on probation.
Okay.
So you can mess up, you go back and serve that 5
So
years.
15 incarcerated, 5 on paper.
Yeah,
All right, I got you. The 5 on paper are the hardest.
yeah, 5 on paper is hard.
Yeah, I've heard many a thing.
Yeah. Anything happened in 5 years, man.
Anything.
Okay. So, do you think you got a nice spot that you can hang out in, set up that tent?
Right now, I'm just hanging around Providence. I'm gonna put it up, then take it down, take it with me.
Well, it's easy enough to build and take down. It's just a 2-man deal.
Right.
You know, you're not going to get a family in there. You know, 1 man. You're a big dude,
Oh, yeah.
so you'll probably take up 75%. And you know, with your belongings, backpack, etc. Speaking of which, do you have a backpack?
No.
You don't have a backpack. Well, we're going to fix that.
So you have any?
All right, check this out. Yes, I do have gloves.
Number bags there. That's cool.
Well,
That's one of them.
it's just one of the ones I have. My friend Loretta sent these. I'll tell you what,
I like it.
I believe this might be the last one.
It's like,
You know, you didn't ask for one earlier, so he got the last one. But here, do me a favor, Matt. Give me the garbage. No.
Chocolate.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
That's flexible.
Well, that is totally safe.
Yeah, man.
I got his lunch bag.
Where's the old dude up there?
What's that?
It's Ben. Yeah, Ben.
All right, I'll hold on to that.
Good.
crack that open. Let's see what Loretta sent.
I think it's like one
I've had this for a little bit.
One of them camel bags. There's a hole in the top for one of them things come out. If I ain't mistaken, I could be.
Well, I've got the water drink bags if you're traveling quite a bit.
I travel a lot.
That looks like some pretty good quality right there, brother.
See, that's what this hole's for. For one of them camels, you can have that water tube.
Yeah.
The camel stays in your bag.
I've got a couple of those at the house. But now that we're coming up on summer, I don't have them with me. I gotta delete the winter things. Here's your tent back.
Okay, thank you.
You might want to be able to even put it in there. You won't need this part. All right, here's your lunch, brother.
Yes, sir.
Let me get you. You say you need some gloves?
Yeah, I need some gloves, man.
All right, check it out, Josh.
Oh yeah.
I mean, these aren't going to be award-winning type things, but it'll at least keep your hands a little warmer.
Something thin. That's what I need.
Yeah, no doubt. No
Look
doubt.
in my pockets, man. But Spokey, you can tell he done it by putting paws in there and pushing.
I don't really know.
But that's what he did. He did it, but he didn't do it on purpose. So man, it's something he does. He gets scared at night. He's bright lights, and he's scared. He jumps back. And
What do you got on your collar, on your necklace, sir?
I got
Some extra handcuff keys in case you get arrested?
No, this is a skeleton key. My ex-old lady, well, we're trying to get back together now, but she gave this to me. She said, I remember you used to like skeleton keys.
Yeah.
Okay? So
No, they're cool. Don't get me wrong.
I made her a ring of a silver spoon, but I cut it out with a little part of this, and it bent just perfect to go over her finger.
Nice.
I bent that ring out for her.
All right.
Something made is better than giving.
What do you think, Matthew?
It's a blessing.
Is that going to work out for you?
It's gonna work.
All right. So you got a Coca-Cola.
Yes, sir.
You got a tent, new backpack.
Yes, sir.
So, and you're new to the area. All right. So, Ben, where you going?
Oh, yeah. Appreciate it, too.
I okay. Mine, Daryl. I appreciate it, brother.
All right.
I appreciate you.
Oh. Yeah. No, that's cool.
A lot of people don't like the handshake, so they do knuckle butt.
No. Well, either way, well, I'm good with it. Yeah.
You gonna be good, man?
All right. So now you got some snacks. You guys got some sweet treats. You didn't have a lunch there. Did you eat here? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's taking off again.
Yeah, he's taking off.
He does.
That's all right. Well, okay, guys.
Phase.
I guess I guess you'll have some better days soon.
I appreciate it, man.
You look like you're having a hard time today.
Yeah, it's feet.
What's going on, young lady?
Oh, it's feet.
Your feet hurt?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at the blisters. Take it easy, Matthew.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, no, you're very welcome, sir.
3 toes. Thanks.
What'd you do?
The 3 toes. Oh, 3 toes hanging out together.
Okay. Well, I'll be honest, I'm having a hard time understanding what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask your name?
Carol.
Carol? Hi.
Hi.
My name is Daryl.
Hi, man.
Carol and Daryl.
And
Let me give you a card. I don't think we've met.
thank you.
Yeah, I just try to help some people out that are, struggling.
Yes.
What's going on today? Were you able to eat? Did you get a lunch?
Yes.
Good, good. Got a full belly? Nice. Would you like a water or a soft drink?
Something.
I have Coke and Dr. Pepper.
Coke and peppers.
I'm sorry?
Coke.
Coke? Not a problem. Here you go, Carol. I'm sorry? These are some Easter treats. Grab an egg.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. Thank you.
I'm sorry?
Thank you.
You don't want an Easter treat?
I'll give them.
A little candy? Grab an egg. There you go. Dig deep. Crack it open. There you go. We'll take the treat out.
shoes.
Right. Are you doing okay today?
Very good.
Why don't you have any shoes on? All right, let me have the egg back, because it's not going to do you any good. I'll just refill them with some more treats. We got a few days here till Easter. So, how you doing, man? Grab a treat. Grab a treat. You want a treat? Okay, so you got a drink and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay, Carol. Did you get a good lunch?
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. You gonna be all right?
You want any treat bags? Food bags?
Who?
Clear food bags, like.
Well, I don't have clear. Oh, you need a lunch? Well, are you talking about a food bag or a bag to carry stuff?
I go food carry.
A food to carry? Yeah. All right. Your name is escaping me right now.
Mitchell.
Mitchell, that's right. Here you go. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Okay. Well, you're not barefoot. I can give you a lunch. All right. Do you need a lunch, Mitch?
I'm all right.
You're good? All right.
Who's that?
Good to see you, bud. I will say this, guys. Never really a dull moment here. I think I got one lunch left. And Charlie Brown, Josh, a new guy, Matt, Carol, you know, a bunch of different individuals with different needs. So, well, that's how it goes. You never know what's going to happen.